She's 40? Hey! I'm looking for a sugar mama still. Still need to secure my PS5, you know, them way there. Welcome to Agents of Screen, the first and the only place for movie reviews live at the cinema. I'm your boy Miles, aka the light-skinned Wesley Snaps, and I've been away for a while, but I'm back. And why am I back? I am back for episode 1 of season 2 of the anime The Great Pretender. Now, if you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix, and the best way I can describe it is like the anime version of Catch Me If You Can mixed with Focus, you know, the Will Smith film with Margot Robbie. And what I will say, it kind of reminds me of Cowboy Bebop, and I'll tell you why. Just bear with me. It's because the animation style, that's one. The intro kind of reminds me of Cowboy Bebop, with the music is very jazz infused. The original soundtrack throughout the series is great. I love the vibrant colors too, but also another thing that reminded me of Cowboy Bebop is, even though it's light-hearted, it touches on some very mature themes. So season 1 I really enjoyed, so I thought, why not do a reaction for episode 1, and then I will do another reaction for the season finale. So that being said, let us get into The Great Pretender. I'll pause it just 1 second just to say this is another thing that I loved about The Great Pretender season 1. Because they're doing a lot of scams, it takes them across the world. They started in Japan, then they moved to LA, then the next one was in Singapore, then the next one was in France, and the locations are pretty accurate. Like, there was one scene where they were in the Paris airport, and I recently was in Paris airport, and they didn't just draw like a generic thing there. Actually, it was pretty accurate. I was like, wow, but I enjoy the jet setting. It reminds me of JoJo. When they were trying to save his mother, they were, you know, going across the globe. So you get to see locations you don't typically see in an anime. And speaking of anime, I haven't seen this type of subject matter, like scam artists, con men, in an anime before. So that's also part of the lure, if you will, of The Great Pretender. She's 40? Hey! I'm looking for a sugar mama still. Still need to secure my PS5, you know, them way there. Jeez, we get another black character in an anime, yeah, jeez, representation and that. Oh, Ross! Ross! How you make it go down so quick? How you make it go down so quick? That's mad. I can't do that. If it's there, it's staying for a while, you know, them way there. How are they gonna bring him back? They always find a way. This is gonna be like Carlito's way. Just when I thought the game was over, they pull me back in. I feel like this guy's a scam guy. He's too smiley. Can't trust the nice one. Jeez, the statues look sick. If it's one thing about The Great Pretender, is that they go to a different country. Vietnam, we've seen Vietnam, Japan, Paris so far in this. I told you he's a scam guy. This got dark real quick. Human trafficking. So you know he's gonna have to enlist the help of his pals to try and right this wrong. Even though they're con men, they do have like a bit of moral fiber to them. They only scam people who deserve to be scammed. This is mad.
Gentlemen, entry number 1, Natalia, 14 years old, from Turkey.
Fam.
From 2 million.
I was thinking, did he get set up to be put in this?
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
As soon as you think it's over, they pull me right back in. But I was gonna say, it would have seemed like a bit unrealistic for him to just get a job and immediately after him getting a job, they put him directly into the underbelly of the company, kind of exposing himself. But I guess on the flip side, it's like you can blackmail him with his past and say like, listen, if you talk, you're going straight back to jail, my G. If something was up, it was up. So I know Lauren, he's got his dirty blonde hands somewhere in this. It's like brown skin babe. Show yourself, brown skin babe. No, it's not brown skin, it's Clark. I like Abby still.
その代わりに何をすればいい？車椅子にでも乗ればいいか？レースと同じくらい面白いゲームをしよう。台本はあるけどね。
Oh yes, I'm the great pretender. Whoa, so the stage is set. The chess pieces are in play. How are they gonna wriggle their way out of this one? You know, you love the intensity of it. You love the suspense. You love the cat and mouse. But as I said, it sets the stage. It gave you a recap to tell you what we've been through so much. And through that recap, you think like, rah, they've actually done a lot in that first season. So it's going to be exciting to see what shenanigans they get up to this time. We have the familiar gang in there. We have some new pretenders. Brown Skin Bae, who hasn't revealed herself yet. You got Clark from the Singapore scam that they done with the air race. He's enlisted in their team now. In what way, we'll have to find out. But the backdrop is familiar in that Makoto thinks that he's going to change his ways and finally live an honest life. But you know, they have other plans. You know, Lauren, that's why they call him the blonde boss, because he sees potential in him, so he refuses to let him go.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
And thus he puts him in very precarious situations that kind of force him to enlist the help and force to come back into the game. It's a bit of a bittersweet thing, because they're taking down people who are, you know, the scum of the earth, but it's sour because, you know, there's no friends in the conman game. He's not listening to Makoto in his view that you know, his father went down the same path, ended up in jail for life, died, ended up in his mother's own death. He doesn't want to end in the same path, so he's ignoring that for his own game. So again, it's a bittersweet thing, but that was a good first episode. I want to see, you know, what's gonna happen. As I said, it got dark real quick, so I can't wait to watch episode 2. I'm gonna watch that straight after this, and I'm gonna hopefully do it so I can do the season finale at the end of today, and look forward to that video a little bit later, and I'll do a roundup of the whole season. But yeah, that has been my reaction to The Great Pretender season 2 episode 1. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are enjoying the series as well, and if you have not seen it, definitely I recommend you check it out. And until the next video, which should be coming extremely soon, see you for the season finale.